Skipping. Urgent message.
Rising Stein Porcupine, I guess you're not up and at 'em yet. This is me. You may call me with the message. Alright? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is my fourth location, and the phone went through. I couldn't talk earlier because it was right there, so if you haven't gone to sleep, call me back. Thanks, bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. Alright,
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. All right, bye.
Letting me have a couple of days to actually think about what freaking happened the other night. Anyway, it was so funny how I had my whole mind made up on, let me leave your ass alone. I just felt like you was trouble. And it's so interesting how vibe is because I was right, I ain't gonna lie, I do have questions. I'm like, how do you do that? Who taught you that? Are you a goddamn professional? So on a real note, that was amazing. It was totally, perfect. If I were to vision what I want my man to be sexually, you would be that person, hands down. Am I mad at you? Hell yeah, because you know that you got those skills. So for you to do that to me, that was not nice at all. Because I was getting to know you in a whole different way, and it was cool too. That other way was also nice, So yeah, I don't know. It makes me more curious about who you are and what you're really about. I won't lie, But again, I keep feeling that vibe of how you gonna do me like that? That is not nice. So you definitely, at some point, will have to give me that explanation because I'm just real curious. But that's it. I'm not, in any way need anything else. I think I'm okay. I'm staying away from you. I'm still gonna stick to that one. But I definitely want to know. I'm like, dude, are you on TV?
When I started listening to your show, I realized I don't need to be part of no gang against females. All I need to do is know what it is to be a man, and
Yes. Hey man, I just want you to know that your show done changed my life, man. Man, I am serious. I was that nice guy, but then I went out on the block, man, and I was I just upped my game and was being more alpha and being more of a stand-up guy and just taking care of myself.
Yeah, now I know.
Man,
I would listen to your show and I was like, what does it mean, Until I bought your products, understand, listen to all the diss you gave me, and yeah, that's what it is. Some people talk about, it's there's 60 on the list.
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I just when you called me, I was listening to it now, and you get this natural high from it. He kind of sparks you up. It kind of gets you going, and it gets you to feel good about yourself. It's about to be 160.
You take your characteristics that you know about yourself, and you work on those, and you improve those, and you develop a belief system in yourself that nobody can tear down. And that's basically I can apply it to every aspect of my life, not just with women. You can do it with your employment. You can do it with sports. Basically anything you want to. And it gives you a strong belief in yourself.
Dean, if I had your information a few years back, man, I would not have gotten a divorce. I promise you that. And I even say this much. With what I know now, with the mind state I got now, man, I've got texts from my ex talking about, this is strange, and I didn't put these words in her mouth. She said, Ken, I really respect you. That's what she texted me.
This is Robert Frank, and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
This is Debo. Steve the Dean Williams, give me your chain, punk. Yeah, sleep with your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Yo, cupcakes. This is C.T. Fletcher, and you're listening to the Man Mindset Dating Show for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains real game, learning your value as a man, original ways to have her face in the pillow and her ass up in the air. I'm talking her knees pushed so far back, it's touching her shoulders. Touching her without touching her. Having a woman respecting your every move. Buying you gifts. Cooking and cleaning with a smile. And knowing her place at the table. So, for all you human males, cupcakes, surface dwellers, and grass-eating lions, viewer discretion is advised. Meaning, if you don't like the truth, then go find a show that helps you cuddle, complain, and cry about women. Just get the fuck out of here. It is game time!
You've been stressing and second guessing when it come to dating. Ain't no need to worry, this advice we're giving is amazing. Leveling up and the plan is progress. Time to get connected with the man mindset. Helping all my fellas till you got it together. Step it up for the better, that's what I'm trying to tell you. There ain't no limit to what you can be or who you can get. Start pulling high value women because they know you legit. This is the man mindset. Hey, wanna welcome you to the man mindset. Yeah, won't find any other advice like this. On point, never miss. It's the man mindset. Yeah, let's go.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy the Dean, class in session, Dean After Dark. Just want to holler at y'all guys. Game never sleeps. So we're going to chop it up for a few hours, guys. And they got questions, go ahead and ask. Put a queue in. Lines are open. And we're going to chop it up. And we want to welcome you all to the show. I do want to make a few announcements, gentlemen. That we're going to I'm gonna have a playbook for you tomorrow. I'll have one for you today is Thursday, so I have one for you today. Now I have a playbook for you Friday, and I am going to try to go live from Vegas. So I try to do a live show. I'll try, but I'll try to kick one. See how time is. We'll probably do a which call? Hold on a second. Anonymous, what's your name? Where you calling from, sir? What's up?
Hi, Dean. It's Jess calling from Los Angeles.
What's going on, Jay girl? What's up with you?
I just wanted to let you know that I didn't end up. I actually ended up having to work.
Okay.
Yeah. So I couldn't attend the little get-together leadership thing.
Okay. So you technically dodged a bullet, huh?
Kind of. I don't know. I think I'm like in trouble or something.
What do you mean?
Well, sometimes I just sense that my boss, because I'm new, I think I told you I'm new to the role. I feel like my boss kind of gives them, recently has been giving an extra look or like maybe language that suggests that like I'm being watched. So I don't know.
Well, you can't. Let's not try to assume. You know what I mean? You just got to be patient. You know, one thing a man does, Jess, is that he doesn't rush the sex. He doesn't rush the connection, because when you have the experience, the connection is okay. It's like shaking up a soda bottle. You know, a can of soda. You shake it, and it builds up and it builds up and it builds up. So I can't speak for him, but I'm just telling my guys out there the move that I would make. I wouldn't just go after you. I would truly seduce you into seducing yourself. You know what that means?
No.
So that means what I would do is that I will put all the pieces in a position to draw you in deeper. You know, I would want more fantasies than daydreams. I would want more masturbation with me on your mind to make you want it that much more. And knowing that you're waiting for me, and knowing you wanted that much more, that you're going to push the pendulum a little bit harder because you want it that much more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I'll be honest, Dean, I feel like, I actually have two bosses. So I have this guy who's like my stakeholder, who I like do most of my work I do is for his group.
Mm-hmm.
But I like a boss, and like I feel like this white stakeholder might have like said something negative about me to my boss, maybe in passing.
Well, the thing that you want to do is just focus on the work right now. And if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And just be open to it. But the thing about it, and there's a beautiful thing about, you know, Joe, I always tell the guys about the game, is that you're going to it's going to keep drawing you in. It's a drug. It's a dangerous drug, but it's going to draw you in because you're more intrigued by the older guy. Not that you haven't masturbated to him yet, have you?
No.
Okay, so you might be in the neighborhood, but not on the street yet. So it's just a step-by-step process, Jay.
But do you think like he would say something bad about me to my boss?
Well, people are just fucked up. You know what I mean? So remember, see, real men always want to keep things behind closed doors and not like let everybody know. So when I was in the office fucking most of the secretaries and married women and everything, no one knew about it because everything is behind closed doors. You know what I mean? So you one thing you can't do is don't talk about it to anybody. Even if you trust somebody, don't talk about it. You can talk to me because we ain't fucking. You know what I mean? So I got you. So you can talk to me about it, but I would not share with anybody else.
No, I understand. I was just saying, like, I feel like he might have said something bad about me to my boss in the beginning.
Well, something bad like what? What could he possibly say that's bad about you?
Like maybe in the beginning, like, you know, like you're learning a new job, like, oh, like she didn't do this the best, or like, I don't know.
Well, okay, and he's your boss, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the only way to squash that bullshit is working overtime, working late, asking to take on more responsibilities without asking for it. Just say, I really appreciate my job. And if there's any more things that I can do, I have no problem doing it. Things like that. Okay.
Which I have. I feel like he's noticing it, but I'm like, I just get the sense that like he might have said something.
Well, and I'm gonna teach my guys. This is what I'm gonna talk to my guys about. But you cannot read and don't Don't freak yourself out by trying to figure somebody out. Just gonna stress you the fuck out. You're not a mind reader. Fuck him. You're not a mind reader, okay?
Yeah.
Okay? You sound down, girl. You ain't a mind reader. All right?
No, thank you.
All right. So yeah, why don't you get some rest? Don't you have to go to work in the morning?
No, I'm actually gonna go work out and then sleep for a few hours and get up and finish some work.
All right, well, you go get that sweat on, girl. Go work that shit out. Work that ass, all right?
Okay, bye.
All right, Jay, you take care, baby. All right. All right, baby. All right. So, guys, you want to call in, ask questions, I got you covered. It's the Man Mindset of the Dean. Let me get to some of your questions. Yeah, this is going to stay up. Next question. Is there a reason why people understand life better when people have game? Is it because game opens doors? No, game opens up your mind. Game opens up your mind. It allows you to see the world differently. People understand what they're told. So many people out here are living through the eyes of somebody else. That's the problem, global. A lot of people are told who to pray to, what to believe in, and who to please, right? But those people that are telling them were told by somebody else. So you're just regurgitating information. So what I would say in this is that, whenever you're not, but being a student of the game allows you to see things that you it's not that you're not supposed to see them, but the people don't want you to know your truth. People don't want you to realize that the bar you set is only a beginning. And we're going to talk more. We'll talk more about that because the world wants to do everything it can to keep you in your feelings, to keep you in your emotions, to keep you in your femininity. So we'll talk more about that in the show. So let me get to this question right here. How to maximize your communication when your creativity impact on others to sell your product more. I'll soon go to work at a job where I'm commissioning phones, and well, that's more your mouthpiece. You gotta have a mouthpiece. I remember I used to sell vacuum cleaners. That was so good. I used to sell vacuum cleaners. Even when I was 7, 8 years old, I used to get my ass kicked in marbles. And what we used to do is dig holes in the ground and shoot marbles. And I used to suck at that game. I used to get my bitch ass beat all the time. I fucking hated it. That's why I was so competitive. But my mother would never give me money. So I had to figure out a way to cut grass, rake leaves, or go to the commissary and on the naval base to bring groceries to the car to collect money. That's when I was in Virginia Beach. I went to I'm showing you the truth. I went to Hermitage Elementary School in Virginia Beach. And was it Norfolk, Virginia Beach? I don't remember. It's fucking Hermitage Elementary. But we lived on the naval base. So if you ever Google Hermitage Elementary, Virginia Beach, and come kind of south, I think, you'll see the naval base. But there's a commissary over there that I had to hop over a fence sometimes, go over there and beg for groceries. But I always had a hustle mentality and I always had a personality to talk to people. So your communication, you need to learn some game, dog. Game is very important. Next question. Question here: when one starts to become a student of the game, will one start being able to relate to my friend? Yes, absolutely. And the reason why you won't relate to everybody is because everybody is going to be what I'm going to talk about today, especially guys. Everybody is driven and forced to be led by their emotions and their fucking feelings. And then we'll talk about that today. So if you have any other questions, I got you, okay? I got you. So, guys, I got a question. Please put a Q. Y'all call in. got y'all covered. But what I want to talk about to you today on this show with the Dean After Dark, watch you, just a few of you. Appreciate you guys, and we'll leave this up. Is that we always ask you guys, do you have what it takes to see the game for what it is? And most of y'all cannot, because most of y'all guys do not know or have what it takes to master your mindset as well as your emotions. And unfortunately, for a lot of you guys out there, you are going to get in situations with women and people that, because of your emotions, you're not going to be able to really stand up as a man. And most of y'all guys don't understand that your femininity of feelings, fears, and all that other shit that y'all go through shapes all the decisions and actions that you take. One does not talk to a woman because one is scared to talk to the woman. One might fear the rejection of the woman, or one is so influenced by the woman that he puts her on a pedestal. And what you guys have to know is that it's not what happens to us that fucks you up. Because most you guys, when you're in your feelings, and most you guys who are not students of the game, you live in this bubble of what happens. And you're in your bubble of what happens is always going to be the last domino. And it's that last domino that you always look at, the end result. You're always looking at what she did when she said no, or what she did when she said yes, or what she did when she said she didn't know, or what she did when she said she wasn't sure. But one who learns game realizes that whatever happens to me is none of my business. I'm going to say it again. See, gentlemen, all right, follow me on this. And let me explain why this is important. Get your crayons out, please. So I can never now. Okay, now please understand, it's going to sound a little crazy. I demand a woman to follow my lead and my instructions, right? Through free will, not control. I have no power to control somebody. And one that tries to control someone through manipulation, deception, and lies is not really gamed up anyway. But because I know, and because I give a woman free will, that whatever she decides, guys, I cannot tell you how many times that I meet associates. Oh, excuse me, acquaintances that are not interested in me because they don't like people who have people, right? It's always been like that since junior high school. Not really elementary. Elementary didn't count much, but they don't like that, but then they realize and change their mind, right? So it's not what they do. Whatever they do as far as them wanting to be with you, them not wanting to be with you, them thinking about being with you, man, I don't give a fuck. And I'm saying, see, I'm not saying I'm not giving a fuck because I'm trying to be mean, an outcast or something like that. I can't give a fuck about something that is none of my business. That's why I always tell you, when I get around a woman and she, I've Middle Eastern women, Muslim women, all different kind of religions and all that in between. And their greatest fear is, this is my religion. And I'm like, so have it, do it. I'm not here to stop you from your religion. I'm not. What kind of fucked up person would I be to make you change your religion? And I'm not doing that. I want you to keep doing what it is you're doing. Keep living your life, because what you do is none of my business. But I also, gentlemen, I say to women that want. Okay, it's gonna sound crazy. So I meet a lot of women that say, Steve, I don't really want to be locked down. I don't want to be tied down. I'm really not looking for a man or a boyfriend or anything like that, right? Cool. Good. Huh? Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, cool. Wait a second. Why? Is that because are you looking for somebody? That's how it usually goes. And it's like, no, 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 no. It's that what you're doing or not doing, unless you involve me in it, talk to me about it, I don't give a fuck. Because what you're doing is your right. And I'm not here to change it. But I promise you guys, what happens is that through free will, they change their mind and they just want to be loyal to the dick. They want to be loyal to you. They say that, you know what, I don't want to lose you. I want to be with you, and I will give you all of me, right? So what? All right, cool. Yeah, man, right, cool. But that's still a happened to us or happened to me, right? And that's the last domino that most of you guys are always looking at. And that's why that last domino is the death of your manhood. There are the weeds that cover up your roots, so you don't get the sunlight and the water you need for your roots to grow deeper into your core to lock you down. So I don't ever look at what happens to me. I love it when I go talk to a woman in front of anybody and the woman turn me down and the guys like laugh at me. Or if I'm at the grocery store, when I would go to the grocery store and get my hamburger helper, my cereal and all that shit, my basic little necessities to eat, I would see women and I try to, go ahead and put my bid in, and some were down and some were not in line or wherever I met them. And some people were watching me. They see me at the club, they see me at the bars. They would always watch what I would do, but it threw them off that it didn't bother me. But once I realized that the end result was none of my business, I started to get more cockier for me, where I would talk to a woman and she would turn me down, and I just talked to the next one beside her. And then the first one that sometimes will say, well, I thought you were interested in me. No, well, you said, listen, you had a choice, you made it, and your choice is your right, but I don't have to be affected by your choice. It's none of my business, right? And what I mean by that is that as a man, one that is one thought, one mind, one way, I never look at what happens to me to define me. She can say no. She can walk away. She can break up with me. We can be connected and she still goes away, right? And it's still none of my business. It cannot affect me, because I have accepted that, because I'm only in control of myself, that anyone outside of me has the right to walk the fuck away or walk closer or whatever they want to do. What I look at for myself, gentlemen, is I look at how I move on or respond to what happens. Because responding to what happens is always going to determine what I am. I'm not determined by an end result. So that's why I always tell guys, you never lose with women. I never get rejected. And people say, wait a second, but the woman, she said no, that's a rejection. No, that's not a rejection. That's her choice not to be down, but y'all see it as a rejection. So y'all think that, well, if I go over there and she says no, that's a rejection. I don't believe in fucking rejection. The only thing that I can do to reject myself is see something that I want and not go after it. Dude, I told you I did that one time. My little cocky little bitch ass one time. My fucking dick resting day when FedEx Field where the Redskins play. I call them Redskins. I don't call them Commanders. Where the Redskins play, the parking lot used to be a mall called Lake Forest Mall, PG County. Look it up. I'm serious. So when I was in high school, I that's where I would go for my dick resting days. And then I would go get me a little Cinnabon and shit, like a little bitch. Eat my little bitch ass Cinnabon in the middle of the fucking mall. Just watching like a lion watching all the gazelles. Like in Discovery Channels, like sometimes the lion would just sit there and all the animals would just graze right in front of them, take shit. So I was just like doing that. Eating my bitch ass Cinnabon. And then this mud, we call a mud a mixture, a woman that's mixed of whatever the fuck, walks by me, looks at me, keeps looking at me, walking. I ain't do a mother. Oh my God. That's when I rejected myself. Because I knew I should have bit her fucking neck. It took her up the goddamn tree. It bugs me to this day. What's up, Mutt? What's up, girl? What's up, Mutt? What's up with you? It's been a minute since you've been on this motherfucker. What's up, Mutt? Yeah, so I rejected myself. And that's why I always tell you that y'all guys are always looking at the last domino. She said no. She doesn't like me. She has a boyfriend. She wants to be my friend. If I do it, she's going to turn me down. That's not the rejection. That's none of your business. She is allowed to do what the fuck she wants to do. At the end of the day, gentlemen, I determine my results. So if I determine my results, how can I be rejected if I go after what I want? If I see her and I'm like, yo, what's up, girl? What's up? I want to go and bite your neck and take you up the tree. The only rejection is if I don't do the thing that I want to do. But this is the problem with emotions. Real quick, Boxing has a question. How does one know the difference between free will and false free will? Well, there is no false free will. Free will is really being so transparent, so clear and concise that this is what the fuck I am. This is what the fuck we're going to be. This is what I am for you. And this is what I want you to be for me type shit. But putting it all out there, Boxing, to say that I want you to know this is who I am. I am not going to cover up anything. Yeah, you're going to know that you're not the only woman. And you're going to know that, listen, I am here to be a dildo, a dick in a box. I'm here to, whatever the fuck I'm here to do. But one thing I'm not here to do is to fuck you. That fucks them up, Boxing, because they actually think I'm lying. But I'm not here to fuck. I'm so at an arrogant in a level of fucking. I'm gonna show you why you want to fuck me. Fuck you talking about? Why the fuck would I run behind you? Fuck is that about? But anyway, you're gonna know what you are, and then you get to make the choice. Well, you're asking what causes the insecurity is the last domino. It's the last domino. See, as one thought, one mind, one way in the game, how you move as a man and how you respond is actually influenced, gentlemen. The influence of that is influenced by how you choose to interpret whatever thing that happened to you. So my interpretation is never the last domino. If my interpretation is the last domino, then I'll be in my fucking egotistical feelings, feeling some kind of way. I can't believe that motherfucker didn't say no to me. I can't believe, hey, do you know who the fuck I am? I can't believe that she's not interested in me. What the fuck? You know how good I can eat that pussy? Do you know I'm the motherfucker that I can touch you without touching? Who the fuck you think? That would be me, right? All in my bitch ass feelings if I looked at the last domino. But because I look at the first domino, I mean the second to the last domino, is that I'm only influencing myself to just say this is who I am. Okay? Because this is where one can actually manage things. You see what I'm saying? And that's all. And well, Jess, we know what you're saying, baby girl. Relax. Okay, relax. It's all good, Jess. It's all good. It's all good. I wonder what Jess. Jess, send me Jess, email boxing. Give Jess my email, and Jess, send me your Instagram on the back end. I'm trying to say the fuck you look. Send me your email on the back end, Jess. I mean, not your email, your IG, not here, but boxing. Give her my email address real quick. Jess, send me your IG on the back end. Yeah, there you go. So Jess, send me your IG on the back end. Question right here. Well, the second to the last domino to a man is how I respond to what I do. Well, excuse me, what I am, not what I do. See, the what I do is the last domino. And because the what I do is the last domino, it doesn't work. Yeah, that's why I don't interpret my feelings. Because to manage your mind, gentlemen, as a man, is managing your motherfucking feelings and shit. And realize that I don't look, okay, it's gonna sound really fucking arrogant. I don't need to look for a desired outcome because I am the outcome. So why do I need to look for a desired outcome? And that means that's where I start on the second to the last domino. Have I, or had I, or if I ever looked at the last domino, which was the outcome based upon me and somebody else. Okay, the last domino is me and her coming together. So that I have 50% power. I have 50% power, which means that she's allowed to say no and all this other shit. And if I stay on that last domino, then guess what happens to my 50%? I lose it all because of my ego and self-importance. So if I see a woman I want to holler at, put my bed in, I walk over to her, yo, what's up, girl? How you doing? See, I say, oh, I got a boyfriend. And I'm on the last domino, right? I'm on the last domino. I don't leave my 50. I lose my 50 because my self-importance and my ego starts to say, I can't believe she turned me down. 20. Who does she think she is? Another 20. Man, does she know that I can make her play with her pussy? Oh my God, girl, what the fuck? See that, guys? I lose if I look at the last domino. I see old girl, I'm gonna put my bed in, go over there and start talking to her. I maintain a motherfucking 100. Because all I'm standing on is the 100 of being clear, concise, and transparent, and staying right there, and whatever comes of it afterwards, I don't fuck with. And watch this, it's gonna sound crazy, guys. So I go over there to a girl. What's up, girl? Start talking that shit about her, right? As I, I go ahead and call her. She's like, all right, cool. And she calls me, and we talk. She all down for me and shit. I still don't look at the last domino, even in victory. And the only way I flip the script, see, watch this. See, looking at the last domino, and I'm saying, well, yeah, she want me. Yeah, I know she want me, man. I know I'm gonna fucking tear that pussy up, and I'm giving points away again. And you don't even realize it. Because you're self-important, and then you start that, yeah, I'm gonna get that pussy. I'm gonna tear that pussy. No. What do I tell you I do? If I get her, then I go back to the second to the last domino to go over what the fuck I did wrong. So I'm always stuck in the I am. I'm never stuck in the I do. In the I am, I look at myself. I when she's down, that's where I critique myself and what I did in that second domino. But I don't define myself by her wanting me, nor do I define myself by her not wanting me, or define herself by wanting me and leaving me and things like that. I don't do that. It's like the Queen's Gambit when she saw the moves before they happened. Well, but here's the thing. The moves that I'm looking at boxing are before I interact with her. If I look at the moves while I'm with her, while she's there, then at that point, boxing, I'm no longer looking at my square. I'm looking at the opponent in the pieces, and thus I've automatically failed because then I'm being defined by what she does. So my heart and my feelings going to be based on her either crushing them or blowing them up if I look at the last domino. And we don't do that. And we don't do that. Because at the end of the day, that is so important, is that when you experience your feelings and limitations, you put so many limitations on yourself because you can't solve. Okay, when you have your, listen, I always tell you guys, you'll get the best of a man when you show me you're worthy of that. You don't get it for fucking free. You gotta work for me. The car would tell you the same. You gotta work for me. 50 the same thing. You gotta work for me. Zag would say the same thing. You gotta work for me. Miles would say the same thing. You gotta work for me. Ty would say the same thing. See, this is what separates us from everybody else, because people don't believe that they're allowed to say, you gotta work for this dick. You can't. I'm just not gonna give this motherfucker to you. You're not gonna get the best parts of me. You get samples. I'll give you samples of me, but you ain't gonna get me until you show me. Give me a second to read this right here. It's similar to you not being defined by your outcomes, but by how you move. Right? It's always by that. It's always gonna be that. Because at the end of the day, I don't interpret feelings. The moment I start to interpret fear, anxieties, heartbreaks, and happiness, what is drawing that thing? And whatever that thing that draws that thing that I'm feeling at the last domino has the power over me. Because now I'm moving off of my feelings based upon somebody I just fucking met. Doesn't work that way. This is what draws the women into you guys. The draw is not realizing that my ass and titties is not enough to get this motherfucker to move the way I want him to move. That is why, gentlemen, most women can get men to do whatever the fuck they want to do, because these guys are moving off of their last domino or their feelings, because they don't have any knowledge of game. They can't process things. And because they cannot process the game, and they look at the so-called last domino, gentlemen, the last domino will always bring you discomfort and, oh my God, pain. Gentlemen, I will be honest with you. There have been women in my life that that I wish I could just like I want to be with this one. But because my rules, laws, and code, my standard doesn't permit me. Listen to what I'm saying. My standards I have are so rooted in my core that if you're wasting my time, if I feel like you're wasting my time and you're not worth my time or anything like that, I'm getting rid of you, even if I want to be with you. But when you look at the last domino, gentlemen, because there is discomfort and what you're feeling, it is hard for you to let that person go because whatever you're feeling is going to multiply because you're giving your power away to whoever that last domino is. And because some of you guys are afraid that it hurts right now, if I let it go, it's going to hurt even more. So I might as well just stay in this area I'm in right now. Because a lot of you guys are interpreting a situation a specific way. And you're not interpreting it through the game. You're interpreting it through your self-importance. See, in your mind, you think you're the shit. And in your mind, you get bruised when a woman says no to you, or you feel some kind of way or all this shit, because you're looking at the last domino. What ethnicity woman submits the best, Steve? Healthy. Do you know what the fuck we are, dog? Excuse me, gentlemen. Do you know what the fuck we are? Do you not know what the fuck we are? Motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if she's blue, green, orange, red, black, Mexican. I don't care if she's from Afghanistan, Pakistan, Russia, India, Japan, Hong Kong, Philippines, China, Nova Scotia, Wales, Mexico, Jamaica, from the East Coast, the West Coast, Pluto, Mars, Saturn. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Because she doesn't define me, motherfucker. God damn, let me bring this call in. Caller, excuse me. What's your name? Where you calling from? What's up?
Hello?
Yes, what is your name and where you calling from, sir?
My name is Christian. I'm from Kenya, in Africa. Have you heard of that?
Yes, Christian. Kenya. How can I help you, sir? What's your question?
I'm 18 years old. I just finished high school. And I have a question about the game. I've recently discovered your channel and what you talk about. And I realized that I don't have game and that a lot of the people around me have been lying to me and have been showing me blindly the way. And my question was, how come the game isn't taught in most of the institutions that we have around? Or giving us a guideline.
Well, understand this. Listen. Please understand this.
Yeah.
Your parents, teachers, and pastors, whatever your religion is, they come from a place of love, and they don't mean to blind you. It's just the love that you're getting is a carbon copy of the love that was passed down from their mothers and fathers, that were passed down from their mothers and fathers. So you're supposed to be blind in all of this. You're not supposed to be mad.
But the thing is that game is kind of like a secret society. It's not for everybody. It's a society of an exclusive group of individuals who can handle that what they see in the world is not actually the world itself. And some people cannot even handle that. Meaning that if you can't handle a woman saying no, breaking up with you, walking away, then you're not worthy of the information, because the game is you and everything that you do. But it's not what you're told to do. But see, no one's going to actually tell you that, because who wants to give you power to think for yourself? Nobody wants you to think for yourself in this world, big dog.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it does. I understand that.
Yeah, so don't be mad at anybody, big guy. I'm saying that just understand that until you get around somebody that's not a content creator and someone that actually knows some fucking game, then you'll start to learn, man. But, you got to understand that the more you begin to learn game, the more you're going to start to determine what it is you're doing and how are you interpreting the experience of what you're doing. Because all I'm doing is creating my world, my cult, my way, which I teach my students to create a cult. Hey, how fucking crazy is that? I'm saying create a cult. And I'm not talking about one outside of you. I'm not talking about wearing some long ass robe, put on a bunch of Nikes and fucking praise lizard people or stars or goats or whatever the fuck. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that by learning game, by connecting with yourself, is interpreting yourself. Okay? Know what I am doing, know why I'm doing it, defend it, stand on it, express it, and then interpret what I'm doing, but not who I'm doing it to. The who I'm doing it to is none of my fucking business. Because if I make it about the who I'm doing it to, then I'm at the last domino, and then I'm all in my fucking feelings and shit, getting a bruised ego because she's not interested in me and shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So does that make any sense, my friend?
Yeah, it does. I appreciate what you're doing.
Well, young man, hey, listen, congratulations. Hey, congratulations on your graduation, young man, okay? And keep soaking up the game, all right, big guy?
Thanks.
Okay, you have a good day or good night. I don't know what time it is over that motherfucker, but you have a good day, okay, brother?
Yeah, you too.
Okay, respect. All right, guys, lines are open. Let's see. Let me see. Let's see, get to your questions if I missed. The second to the last is your square. No, you're always on your square. Your square, yes, your second to last is your square. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. It is your square. Matter of fact, everything that you do up to the point of meeting the woman is your square. So if you're talking to a woman and there's 17 moves, that's your square. The 18th move is none of your business, because that is her interpretation of what you're saying to make a decision based upon, watch this. Okay, there are two different kind of interpretations women are going to have. They're going to have an interpretation based off of your lies, thirstiness, or desperation, or you're going to throw them the fuck off by giving them the truth of an interpretation to make a decision based off of that, which is going to throw them really off because they're not used to men doing that. So what I say to all you guys out there is that I'm just trying to show you that the perspective is different. It's still the same. We still do what you guys do. We still walk up and put our bid in with a woman. That's why it's called a bid, because what I am doing is that I am presenting myself to you with not a thought of what is going to happen afterwards, because all I can do is present myself. What more can I do? Now, don't get me wrong. Now, when she comes on in, now I'm going to start to. Then it's after that point, I'm going to go for invite. Once she decides to make a conscious decision off of my interpretation of being clear, concise, and transparent, and says yes, all right, I'm gonna fuck with you. Not fuck you, fuck with you. Then at that point now it's a whole brand new thing. But for a lot of you guys out there, when you begin to interpret the last domino, gentlemen, what happens is that everything you do flips upside down, and then it opens up a door of them. One, discomfort. The next one is fear. Thinking about that last domino is going to debilitate. It's going to slow you down. It's going to bring worry in your life, anxiety, and most important, it's going to bring indecision. Okay? It's going to bring indecision. Meaning, gentlemen, because you're trying to interpret the result of what you do, gentlemen, it's going to fuck you over because it's going to draw out your femininity. Your femininity, not being masculine. And that's because of your ego and self-importance. You feel like your mind, that motherfucker that's fucking you up right now, feels that every woman you talk to, you deserve to fuck. Every woman you talk to, you deserve, they should bend that ass over and give it to you. Every fucking woman. And that's where he fucks you up. Because what happens is that you are expecting the woman to either give you an emotional response, a sexual response, or a flirtatious response. Then you want to take action and say, oh, I wanted to choose me. Ooh, I want to do, no, fuck that. No, we don't do that. Because your mind is riddled with inaccuracies that confuse you, lie to you, and mislead you. And because they do these things, you then start to believe the bullshit that he's fucking telling you. That's when he says, you can't get her. She's too pretty. There's no way that you can get her. Look at the mean look on her fucking face. Oh my God, I wouldn't talk to her. Man, she's gonna talk, man, fuck that. Because your mind is gonna do everything to protect you, not from you, because he doesn't give a fuck about you. He just doesn't want you to realize that you have the power to supersede, override, and outthink him. His fear is that, wait a second, when this motherfucker, all right, and I hate to bring this up, and I hate to use this as an analogy, but let's look at slavery. Back in the day, they used to get their asses whipped, lynched, and all that other shit, and they used to stay on the plantation, right? Right? And then once freedom came around, right? Most motherfucking slaves didn't leave the plantation because they were like, oh my God, I'm so used to this world and this lifestyle. Why the fuck would I go out to that unknown? The unknown. Taking it back to the mind. The mind does the same thing. It doesn't want you to realize that you got the freedom to take all the chains off and make decisions yourself. So the mind is not actually protecting you because it doesn't give a fuck about you. It's protecting itself. It wants to make sure that it's going to do everything in its power
to keep you mentally chained in his plantation of discomfort, fear, excuses, and anything in between. Because what it's saying is, hold on, let's look at this for a second. I mean, when you want to get out of the bed, don't I let you out of the bed? When you want to turn on the lights, don't I let you turn the light switch on? When you want to open the door, don't I let you open the door? When you want to fucking drive a car, don't I let you drive that car? When you lose your wallet, your keys, your remote control, or you lose your pen or where you place some money, aren't I the one that helps you find that shit? Well, what the fuck? Can't I get a little bit of something in all this shit? But it knows pussy will always drive your fucking behavior. And he's saying this, well, fuck. I'm a little bit jealous of that pussy driving his behavior. So instead of the pussy driving his behavior, I'm going to drive the behavior. But what I'm going to do sometimes is I'm going to fuck you over. We'll let you go talk to her, but I already know you're going to fuck it up. So go ahead and get in that relationship. Go ahead. Because guess what? I'm going to get you on the comeback. Go talk to her. I know you're going to fuck up because I've already fucked you up already and you don't even know it. Go talk to her, go date her, do that, and all you're going to do is come right back home to me with your pity party, and I'm going to be there waiting for you to pick up all your pieces and say, see, I told you you should listen to me. And that's how the fucking mind works, gentlemen. Continue. Let me get some of these questions here. Can you speak on the man attitude and how you should have the attitude of how you should? Well, why speak on it? You're not a student of the game. Why speak on it? You can't. I can talk on it, but it goes over your head because you don't believe in that. That's me reading. That's like a fairy tale. If I told you about that, you wouldn't understand that. It'll just sound like a fucking fairy tale, man. Because we live this. We ain't that. We live it. How to get over self-revenge over making the wrong move? No, it's not making the wrong move. It's making the right choice. Excuse me. Making a choice. What does it mean when my girl says, Yoli, or what is it? Yuli? What is this? Yoli? What is YOUI? And she says, I guess it means you, I guess, are too talkative. And when confronted with the statement, she says I was joking. Well, then why the fuck is she your girl? What is that? Why you let someone talk to you that way? That's a bitch. That's why you ain't gamed up, dog. You don't let no motherfucking woman talk to you that way, man. You never let a woman talk to you that way, guys. Come on, man. You don't let no motherfucker talk to you that way. You don't. But also, as I was saying before to you guys out there, is that when you're looking at the last, when you're looking at the last domino, one thing that y'all do is you get hurt. And the emotion of that will leave you powerless. I mean, it will hurt. It will rip your soul, if you have one, if you believe you have one, in fucking a million pieces. Because feeling hurt is a roller coaster ride of emotions that's full of ups and downs, full with unexpected surprises, and things like that. And the reason why most of you guys are feeling hurt is because you are reflecting on that last fucking domino, gentlemen. What I meant to say, how do I stop dwelling over making the wrong? I'm talking about it right now. You're looking at the end result versus standing on your square. My square says that I'm going to present myself to a woman. And my square says that no matter what I do, no matter what I am, and no matter how I move, that I am going to stand on my square, meaning that if I have to let her ass go, I can do it. There might be a little discomfort, but it won't be any hurt in this. Because at that point, I'm looking at my perspectives of the situation. I'm not thinking a certain way about the situation. That would be the second domino, the last domino. I'm looking at my perspective, and my perspective says that if she is that got 9 out of 10 things perfect, I still don't give a fuck. She still has her foot out the door because I'm never satisfied. She's got to keep working to keep my attention. Because if my attention is always on me, what the fuck you gonna do to work to get it? But once you have it, there are benefits to it. But the key in all this is how I think about the moment versus the situation. The moment versus the situation. And the moment is what I do in the moment. I don't look at the situation. The situation is going to put me in my fucking feelings. How dare you leave me? How dare you disrespect me? Do you know who I am? I'm motherfucking Steve. I'm this bad motherfucker. I do that, I've already lost. Versus, look, hey, listen, shit ain't working. I really enjoyed these times. Take care of yourself. This is my situation. You're not going to be the only woman in my life. Well, I don't want that. Well, hey, it's cool. Well, you know what? The last thing I want to do is make you do something that you don't want to do. So for those reasons, hey, listen, no hard feelings. Take care of yourself. But no. You don't have to explain yourself. It's cool. Listen. The last thing you need to do is explain your truth. I've come to you honestly, with honesty, excuse me. And your answer is honesty. And for those reasons, I free you. Please, there's the door. But how can one leave when I lace it with my drug on the back end? But that's a whole other thing we're talking about. But what I'm saying is that your pain, sadness, hurt, fear, judgments, and rejections, gentlemen, are just an interpretation that you chose to make about that experience based off of the reaction or action of the other individual that stings your mind. And that's why y'all all in y'all fucking feelings and shit. Because if you look at it, when you look at the last domino, gentlemen, is when somebody or something behaved a certain way that goes against what you believe or expected of that person. And because they didn't do that last domino, because that's ego self-importance, because you're looking at the last domino, you will have hurt feelings. I expect you to do A, B, and C because I want this from you, and you're not doing A, B, and C. Then that hurts my feelings. That hurts me. But the second to the last domino, your square, is I expect you to do A, B, and C. No, I don't have to do A, B, and C. Well, you know what? Listen, hey, look, hey, come here.
Let me tell you something. Come here. Let's talk. Listen. Look, I enjoyed this time with you. I enjoyed being with you. I definitely love kissing on you. And you know what? I don't. My thing is, I don't want you to feel this way around me, and I'm just not a good fit for you. For those reasons, take care of yourself. So, Steve, I don't want to be just a notch on your belt. Hey, come here. Let's talk for a second. Hey, listen. Look, it's cool. I'm not mad. Look, hopefully you'll find that right guy, and I'll cheer you on, and I wish you the best of luck, and I hope things work out for you. And for those reasons, I release you, and I won't bother you anymore. Fuck, gone. Steve, I don't like the fact that I'm really starting to really fall in love with you, and I just want that. Wait, come on, let's talk about it. Let's listen. I'm not here to hurt you, and I know you're feeling this way, but at the end of the day, look, you know what I was when we first met. You agreed on it, and you're allowed to change your mind, and I respect that. And for those reasons, this isn't working anymore. So you know what? Hey, look, I appreciate you. I love what we had. Hey, I'll think about that shit. I'll keep that memory of how nasty we used to be together. But hey, listen, come here. Hey, you take care of yourself. I'm gone. Pack up, move to the next town. Don't look back. Not going that way. But then they come back. See, Steve, you never cared about me. No, see, you don't know what care is. If I didn't care about you, I wouldn't take your fucking feelings into account. What I would do is manipulate your feelings and lie and try to deceive your feelings and get you to do what the fuck I want you to do. That's not caring. Caring is saying goodbye. Right? Boxing, Bridges, Madison County. What'd he do? Hey, I'm gonna be on the corner over here, and I want you to meet me over here. And if you don't meet me at this time over here, I'm out. Boom. I'll see you later. And what'd she do? She reached down, and everything in her wanted to open that latch, run out that fucking truck, run to his truck, and she reached and they couldn't do it, pull back, and the weight. And as she looked at him, Clint just looked and drove the fuck off and moved forward. That's what the fuck I'm telling y'all guys, man. This is what game is. This is the power. This is the power. The power isn't in begging her back. Baby, you don't like me? Please take me back. I'll change. Oh, you don't want me anymore? Please let me know what I need to do and I'll change. Let's go to marriage counsel. Let's work. No, fuck you. Goodbye. Listen, it's just not working out. I'm not going to change you. And they're going to say that shit to you, man. You don't care. You don't give a fuck about me. See, I told you didn't care. Hey, guess what? The reason I'm letting you go is because I'm fucking with you. I'm never going to put you in a bad situation. All I'm going to do is be here. But if me being here is not good enough for you, then I'm packing my shit up and I'm out. Remember back in the day, where's a Papa was a what? Rolling Stone. Gone. Fucking gone. And if that makes me a fucking asshole, then so be it. But at least I stand, at least I had honor. Honor. Wait. You felt a certain way. And because I didn't give you what you needed to feel good about, because of the honor, I'm not going to manipulate your feeling. I want you to be transparent 1,000 with me. Bye. I'll let your ass go. Is it detrimental to us to use those experiences in our poetry? Well, you can talk on it. You know, poetry could be sad songs and shit like that, just as long as you don't get caught up in that shit. But I'll continue. So a lot of things is for a lot of you guys, y'all feel a certain way. All you thirsty motherfuckers is trying to fuck. A lot of you guys, because sometimes you have a lot of impatience, you have a lot of thirst. And what happens is when a guy is impatient, what happens to that woman, gentlemen, that I haven't told you before, that impatience sometimes is seen as a personalized attack mentally that says, this is my boundary. Why are you trying to push and force yourself in my boundary when I don't fucking know anything about you? I have a standard. I don't give my pussy away. I don't know you like that. But look what happens. For some of you guys out here, because you look at the last domino, when a woman says no to you, guys, if for every woman that has said no to me, because y'all think we get them all, we don't get them all. Gentlemen, I'm going to be dead ass with you. We get less than what you get. You want to know why? Because the women now, not nowadays, but women don't want to give up the power. But what you got to understand is that we get quality women. The quantity we don't give a fuck about the quantity. We're all about quality of following instructions and programs. That's quality over quantity. But with that being said, when you guys try to get a woman and she doesn't want to get at you because you're looking at the last domino, gentlemen, you begin to feel sorry for yourself. Sorry for your life. Sorry for everything that you have done. Sorry that everything has happened to you, because at that point you feel like that woman who is rejecting you, then instead of a personal attack on the woman, you see it as a personal attack on yourself. See, I knew she was a bitch. I knew she was a gold digger. I knew she was modern. What do you see this at? Hold on a second, let me get some drink. Shall we get this at? Hold on. Where do you guys see this at? Hey, baby, what's going on, girl? Say, hey, mama. Hey, mama, come here, baby. Let me go talk to you, mama. No, I'm sorry. I don't feel like. Oh, fuck you then, bitch. See that shit? That's what they don't understand. That's what they just don't get. And your impatience is the worst thing. And it's the thing that we'll probably we'll probably touch on and talk more about that later, but we don't have time today to talk on that. But what I'm saying is also for a lot of you guys out there that when you're not rooted in yourself, and this is why it's okay, please understand this, gentlemen, and this is no knock on women, and this is why they have a free pass, and this is why they're led by their emotions, because they're not rooted in anything. So they have a need and to love and want to have a closeness. And they know they're feminine and emotional and all that, which they should be. You motherfuckers, on the other hand, should be rooted in yourself. But because you're not rooted in yourself, there is a need not only to be loved, but you have a poisonous need to want to be accepted. You will take exception or being accepted over being loved any motherfucking day. And that is why the exception comes from cults like the seduction community, cults like the manosphere, cults like the red pill, Metal, being on your purpose, passport, the passport brothers, same thing. They're not flying to go to another fucking country or another planet because the women here are bad. They're flying to go to there because they need to be accepted. Because they haven't accepted themselves. One cannot be accepted by anybody when one does not accept themselves, gentlemen. And when I accept myself, I don't need to be accepted because all I fucking need is me, which makes her want me that much more because she cannot make me feel like she defines me. And women are tired of that shit. Y'all crave not only, well, excuse me, some of you crave the love of a relationship. The majority of you crave that pussy. Let's be honest. And then a lot of y'all crave wanting to be a part of something. So it's kind of in that realm right there. Okay? And because of that, it makes you susceptible, to anybody's opinion that connects you to make you feel like you are accepted. I feel this small when I want pussy and she says no, but then I can go to the red pill. They'll accept me for who the fuck I am, knowing I ain't shit, and they'll make me feel better by blaming the fucking woman for everything that's going wrong in my life. You have a fucking cult member. I will always worship you. I will always stand by you, and I will fight for you. And it's like I will fight for you. I will fight for that ideology because that's all I got. We can't let people come in and destroy this, David Koresh. We can't let people come in here because they come in here and destroy it. No, we got to protect this by all means because this is the only place I feel accepted. I do. Versus a man that accepts himself, that can see everybody else, that is always craving the attention, the acceptance, or the pussy of a woman. Okay? We see it. Because when you accept yourself, you unlock another level of what you are. That's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? But for some of you guys out here, when you look at the last domino, there you make your judgments. I judge women that judge men. I judge women that dress differently. I judge guys. How they move with women. I judge the world. I judge. And at one time, look at your judge to create your laws, rules, and codes. You judge everybody else, but you don't judge yourself and create laws to protect yourself and your name. And when you're looking outside of yourself and everybody else, that's why you feel like you've always been betrayed, you've been disrespected, deceived, let down, rejected, unfairly treated, and criticized. Because you're looking at the last domino. Now, as we always tell you, there's always going to be bad people in this world. The world is not a nice place. And everybody's not mean. Everybody's not racist just because they're white. And everybody's not racist just because they're black. It's racism. People judge all the fucking time. But we're so busy looking at the last domino of everything to make an interpretation because that's where we live. We live, but not we, y'all. I don't live in that shit. Y'all live in the world of the last domino. Because what happens is that when you're looking outside of yourself, you lack the attention to detail that one puts inside of itself. I have an understanding of myself where you have a misunderstanding of yourself. Write this down, gentlemen. That results in miscommunication. What do you do for a living? When was your last boyfriend? What are you looking for? And I ask these questions because I don't even know who the fuck I am. So I've got to communicate and just keep running my mouth any way I can by asking all these dumbass questions so she doesn't think that I'm not interested in her. You see, gentlemen, your pain, your feelings, and everything and your emotions are just a combination of how you and nobody else perceives a situation. You can put 50 motherfuckers in a movie and you'll get 50 interpretations of that movie. You can put, and when they walk out that movie, some are going to like it, some not. Some going to be in between. Some going to say, well, that was a badass thing when he went in and shot all those motherfuckers up. Oh, no, that wasn't bad. What's bad was when he jumped out that car, rolled through the glass window, jumped out, almost fell out, and then landed in the helicopter. Everybody's going to have their own interpretation, right? How they perceive it, right? But what's the difference? Because you're at that last domino. Versus saying, you know what, okay, and leave the theater. How you interpret, okay? See, what you're doing is what I told you. Remember, that last domino is 50% you and 50% her. So that means that once you start to interpret how she responded through your interpretation, you have just went into your feelings. Well, I mean, but what did I do wrong? I mean, I'm looking at her at the gym. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, look at that ass, man. Shit. She look good in her pants. God damn. I like to get in those ass. Yo. Oh, man, she ain't looking, man. Yeah, man. Shit. Who's that motherfucker? Yeah, girl, get it. Day one. Day two. Shit, there she go again, man. Fuck. Oh. Yeah, damn. Oh, man. I think I'm going to talk to her today. Well, no, I'm not. No, I got to do this right. I don't think I got the right clothes. Yeah, man, I'm going to go holler at her later and shit. 5 weeks later. Today's the day. Yeah, I'm going to go over and talk to her and shit like that. I'm going, yeah, okay. I see you working out all the time. Oh, hi, I've noticed you a few times. Oh, yeah, my name is Scott or Damien. Oh, well, thank you. Well, but I'm sorry, I'm not interested. Oh. Why did I do that, man? I can never go to the gym again. This is my gym. I came when it first opened. I can't be here again. Oh my God, she turned me down. What? Why? I don't understand what y'all see what the fuck I'm saying? You interpret the situation. Because when you have complete control of the game, wait. Oh, shit. Hold on, let me finish this wrap up. Hold it. Wait, one more. Hold that thought, I'll be right back. Hey, how you doing? My name's Steve. That's it. That's it. Because you have complete control over your perceptions of yourself. And you have the power to change them at will. Because you can say, look, oh, yes, I'm not interested in you. Oh, all right. Well, hey, you know what? Hey, listen, I didn't mean to interrupt what you were doing, but you know, I had to say hi to you. Listen, if you ever change your mind and I run into you again, just get back at me. It was nice meeting you. Take care. All right, man. All right. It's my turn. Oh, no. All right. Let's go. Come on. What happened? Yeah, man. I tried to holler at a girl, man. She wasn't down, man. Anyway, I gotta get this repping. You see what I'm saying, guys? See what I'm saying? It's whole different ball game. And then one day, maybe it's not this week, it's not next week. One day you're gonna be getting done with your workout. Man, I'm gonna go get me some water, man. I'll be right back. I don't know if y'all do water fountain. Let's say y'all do the bottled waters and shit. Y'all get your little Gatorade. Hey, how you doing? Oh, hey, what's going on? Wait, oh yeah, hey, whatever her name is, right? Hey, how you doing? What's going on? How you been? Oh, I've been fine. It's just well, you know what? Hey, listen. I know we got the gym workout. Wait, why don't we do this? Because I don't want to interrupt you, and I gotta get back to my work and everything. Let me go and give you my number this time, because you may. Last time you turned a brother down, and it's all good. But hey, look, I'm gonna let you make it up to me on our date. I know just here's about to spit that game, right? Then you go give me a number, then get back your thing, and like. What happened? Nah, motherfucker. I was getting some motherfucker Gatorade and shit. Remember that motherfucker that turned me down a few months ago and shit? Yeah. Well, man, I just gave that motherfucker your number. Ain't you happy? Why the fuck would I be happy, mother? Hold on, man. Give me that last push-up. Why the fuck would I be happy, dog? Fuck, I don't give a fuck. Shit. All right, come on, man. Give me this last rep. Come on. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? Why I'm saying that to you is because that's how the shit's supposed to work. I will never have control over the last domino because I will never be in control of someone else's opinions, someone else's behaviors, someone else's words, someone else's feelings. I don't give a fuck. I just don't care. I don't. Because people in this world will always do things and say things to hurt you. And sometimes they will do things, sometimes it has nothing to do with you. Sometimes it's just based upon their own insecurities or personal problems. But when you are not rooted in the game, you have no choice but to accept it as truth. And then you're going to take it personally because it's going to tap into your fucking pussy, guys. So what happens to you when she breaks up or she's not interested or the date didn't go well? Because you're looking at that last domino, gentlemen, you become what? Overly sensitive. We'll do another, probably another 30 minutes, gentlemen, or another 45 just to do a short show. But what I'm saying is that a lot of you guys become sensitive over their actions and their feelings and their opinions. You see what I'm saying? And it puts a strain on you. Not the relationship, but you. Because your hurt feelings can pile up over time. And when they pile up, and you are blinded by your feelings, that's where the anger or the resentment, the sadness, or the depression comes in. Because y'all get depressed, sad, some of you get angry. If I can somehow stop focusing on the end result, this is a significant milestone in the path of learning game. You can't stop what you don't understand, brother. You're not in the game. You're not a student of this shit. Look, my thing is that I keep telling you, I talk to you about shit people don't talk to you about on YouTube because I'm actually in the game. You know what I mean? So a lot of people can't talk about this kind of shit on this kind of level because they ain't actually gamed up. That's why they're called content creators. Okay. D says, is the last domino the final goal or the final point? No, fuck no. Anonymous, what's your name? Where you calling from? Anonymous, what's your name? Where you calling from? Hello.
Yo, Steve, can you hear me? Small Hab.
What's up, man?
Yo, so this is my question. All right, so it's not right now. I'm doing something right, and it's not necessarily the last domino that's fucking my head. It's more the second to last. It's the fact that I moved the wrong way on the second to last. So what I wanted to ask was, is it possible to forgive yourself for moving the wrong way on the second to last, and how to move forward, push forward after that?
Why would you forgive yourself about a choice you made? See, all right. So again, my judicial system, my Senate that creates all my laws are for me. It doesn't give a fuck about nobody else but for me. It's to protect my kingdom and my name. And every law that is made is to protect me from anybody coming into my world and disrupting it. And when I feel like they're coming to do that, I let them go. Even if I like them, care for them, or have a deep connection with them, I will cut them the fuck off without a thought and move the fuck on. I burn the fucking ships and don't look back. Even when I want to look back, I have no. And think about a company that has a fucking boardroom. What do they call that, gentlemen? What do they call that? A board of directors. Because the board of directors are the check and balance to the motherfucker that look. You need that check and balance. Because I'll be like y'all motherfuckers, be all fucked up, mad, sad, angry, bitter, and all that shit. My board of directors prevents me from doing harm to myself by giving me a set of laws, rules, and codes to live by. And as I live and will die by these things. That's how much they are to me. So that means that there are no loopholes. Even when I want her back, I gotta let her go. I gotta let her go. Now, it's not to say that she can't come back, but I have to let her go. Because anything I do to somebody that is not interested or has a problem with things are going, I'm manipulating them at that point, and I can't do that because it's a deception. Because if she's not happy, or if she doesn't like how things are going, if I change who I am, then I'm actually lying to the woman at that point, and I'm not doing that. That's fucked up because I'm standing on what I believe in. So that means I have to walk away. And sometimes it fucking sucks. I have showed you Ghost. Remember I showed you guys? Hold on, let me see if I can. I don't know if I can show you this, man. Let me see if I can show you the clip. It's one of the greatest clips ever. It's one, man, hold up. Let me see if I can find that bitch. Hold on, watch this, guys.
Smacking cup.
Let me see here. Hold on. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
All right, let me show y'all. I'm all right. So I'm gonna show y'all when Ghost broke. You should together.
You don't see that now, but I know one day you will.
Ghost break it. All right, let me show y'all. Hold on. Look, let me blow this. All right, guys, look at this. I want y'all to see this shit. When Ghost broke up with Angela, right? Ghost broke up with Angela, right? Right? Look at him. Look at him. Motherfucker was she feeling, right? That's women shit. That motherfucker, look at him, he broken. And he wanted to reach for the door, but he realized, hold on, let me pause it, because I don't want to. He realized that if you grab that fucking door and turn that knob, then everything we have created for ourselves will be toppled based upon your fucking ass feelings. So, as I pause and play it again now, as y'all see, Ghost is in pain. Ghost ain't feeling good. Ghost ain't feeling right. You know, she crying, all that, da-da-da-da-da. Hold on a second. Now, here come the good shit. Let me stop real quick. All right, so Ghost, look at him. Now he's getting himself together and realizing that I got to do and be who the fuck I am. And I need to wipe my fucking tears, get my shit together, fix my tie, and walk fucking. Whoa, that's man shit right there. That's man shit right there. Because listen, I'm not going to say y'all ain't going to hurt if you want to. But I'm saying that the standard a man keeps, he must keep pushing forward. Now, once the woman sees that he's never going to budge and she's not going to get her way, can come back. But when she comes back, it's coming back to have the understanding that you're not going to change and I can't change you. Let's talk. Then, Moab, that's a different story. Because at that point, she realizes you standing on your motherfucking square.
Yeah.
That's the second domino.
I see. All right. And as of right now, Steve, what I'm asking also is how to not overly dwell and have this shit running over in my head all day.
You can't do it when you're when you are not a student of the game, you ain't gamed up and you look always, okay. The world has you guys out there. You're supposed to look at the last domino. That's how the world works. How can they sell you medication to help you with your depression? How can they give you beer to cover up or liquor to cover up your anger and sadness? The economy needs you motherfuckers to look at the last domino. You got to do it. It's how it works. Because the last domino has really made love to you and seduced you to believe in it, to have faith in it, to trust it, to wallow in it, to have self-pity about it. Because your mind fucked you over. Your mind said, don't think, let me think for you. So what your mind allows you to do and pushes you forward is interpreting the end result. Okay? And anything a woman does to you or someone that you don't like, it's going to make you feel it's a direct attack on your pussy ass feelings, which is a direct attack on your pussy ass beliefs, your pussy ass values, and your bitch ass personality. No, I'm saying that with love, every guys. And what I'm saying is that your weakness and weak foundation and your perceptions are clouding the game. Clouding. It's weeds that are covering up the roots that are supposed to connect you to your core. Why do you guys think you run towards the manosphere? You run towards a reaction video that talks shit about women because it makes you feel good because of the personal attack that you felt when she told you that she likes a 12-foot green motherfucker that makes $1 trillion, and you felt some kind of way. You felt attacked. Ready for this, Moab? Because she wasn't talking about you. You felt attacked because she's saying, I want that guy with a spaceship or a Millennium Falcon. And you felt attacked because you don't have that car. I want a guy that has a nice spacesuit. And you feel attacked because you ain't got that thing. You want that woman so bad, but you feel attacked because she doesn't like a guy like you. So because she doesn't like a guy like you, it is a direct attack on what you believe in and what you value and how you fucking feel. And that's why y'all feel y'all get great pleasure in the fresh and fit. Any show that has a guy and a bunch of women and they're yelling at those fucking women, degrading them and doing that, y'all love that shit because you're saying you're my hero. She hurt my feelings. Someone like her hurt my feelings somewhere in my life, and God, it feels good that you're making them feel dumb. And y'all don't even understand that. And guess what? No one's ever told you that. Clouding your judgment.
Okay, and Steve, just real quick, last thing is, okay, if say I made wrong choices in the past, how do I not let that cloud my future? How do I just press forward right now?
You can't. Yeah, I told you. You're still looking at the last domino. You can't. Listen to your talk. How do I press forward? You are pressing forward in your own way, which is fucking backwards. Your forward is going back in your past. That's your forward. My forward is going into my fucking future because I burn every fucking ship and every building and I don't look back because I don't give a fuck about those ships and those goddamn buildings. You care.
Okay, so what you're saying is whatever happened, it is what it is, and that's how to be moved.
It can be. Wait. It has to be that way. Can we change it?
No.
We cannot find a flux capacitor, go back in time and change it? Fuck no. I got to accept it. Fuck it. I don't care.
Okay. I just got to learn the lesson from it.
All right, man. Well, I'll throw you back in, man.
All right. Appreciate it.
All right. Respect. But what I'm saying to you guys out there, it's the same thing. Because a lot of guys want to be loved, wanted, and some pussy from women here in the States, they feel it's a personal attack that because they are creepy and weird, that women don't like them, then they want to be accepted. And they don't give a fuck if it was dolphins, seals, or a fucking group of women from another country. As long as they are accepted, they are willing to fly to fucking Mars. If that means those Mars alien bitches are gonna fucking accept them. Period. That's not gonna help. What do you mean? Right, pray, and exercise. This shit ain't gonna help you. It's the worst thing you can do. Right, pray and do it and see how where that leads you. You always do that shit. It don't work. Shit don't work. What I'm saying to y'all guys out here, so gentlemen, like I said, y'all got questions, go ahead and ask. We got y'all covered. But as I was saying to you guys, the reason why most of y'all feel connected to other men, manospheres, red pills, passports, and whatever you want for comfort, it's because of a lack of understanding the relationship you should have with your fucking self. People are always looking for relationships outside themselves because they look for somebody to define them or fill up the gaps in which they feel they don't have. But that's not the game. This is why we keep telling you the game ain't about women, dog. Because guess what? Because I'm in a relationship with me. I'm all I need. And if she so happened to come in my world or around my world, I then will still make the determination of what I'm going to do based upon the second to the last domino, which means the relationship that I have with myself. Because how can I hurt myself when I have built a coat to do nothing but protect the realm and the kingdom? I am fascinated by me, and I am curious about me because I have not even scratched the limitations of myself. So why would I take fascination and curiosity and place it in a complete stranger who I don't even know? And that's what makes me an asshole, because I don't give that shit away. And that's why I keep trying to tell you, the game is going to help you expand the way you think. The game is going to lead you to answers and possibilities that you have never considered before. And one consideration that y'all have never considered before is walking the fuck away and saying goodbye. Oh my God. And having it one foot in, one foot out. Remember the hokey pokey? You put your right foot in, put your left foot out type shit. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, hokey pokey. Don't act like y'all never did the hokey pokey when y'all were fucking kids. Fuck y'all. Y'all know y'all did. Unc, how many times did your puzzle pieces, when you clicked which way did it lead you to start thinking? No, every man's different. But Mike, remember, when we all go to the movie theater, we all interpret the movie based upon our interpretation of our own reality, young man. So you should not ask what the thing did for me. You should keep talking to yourself and see what it does for you. That's what we're teaching you here. Don't ask about what another man is doing. You shouldn't give a fuck. I say that with love. But here's the next thing. When a lot of young men have no understanding of themselves, there is this fire. The fire can be used in two different things. The fire can be used to create beauty, or that fire could create rage. For me, because I was all about me and love myself, I was able to take the fire to light that bitch under my ass and keep learning about myself. So I utilized the fire to light under my ass, to fucking move, and do shit instead of sitting around complaining all the time. And for so many young men, they have this fire inside of them, gentlemen, wait a second. Anonymous, what's your name? Where you calling from, sir or ma'am?
Here, we'll do it.
So that fire can be the fire can turn into a rage. And that fire and that rage, when it's not controlled, it spins out of control. You always see those those 911, you know, those TV shows, those firefighting shows where when the fire hits a certain way and it spreads, sometimes it's out of control. And that fire can lead to hate, anger, resentment. And because a lot of these young men have not taken that fire. See, the thing, gentlemen, guys, for my guys out there, crayons, write this down. What controls the fire from lighting under your ass to make you have passion, just drive, desire, and things versus turning into rage and getting out of control? Is recognizing your name. Your name is the only thing that should give you an interpretation to utilize that fire, to light under your ass, to glorify, build up, and create your name. But when one doesn't know who his name is, and like that caller right there, that caller has mommy in him. That caller never had a father in his life. That caller never had a grandfather in his life. That caller was never pushed on a fucking swing or probably even given ice cream as a kid. That caller's been treated, mistreated, mishandled, and talked down to, and he is only using the flames to think that, you know what? I want everybody to feel like me, so I'm going to disrupt the class. Y'all see what I'm saying, gentlemen? Y'all got it. You got to understand where it comes from. His parents want shit, so he turned out ain't shit. And because he turned out ain't shit, he wants to stop y'all from becoming the shit by trying to disrupt. And that's what weak bitches do. That's why I ain't mad. You just know his parents ain't shit. But as I continue, because that flame, gentlemen, that a lot of you experience is because you have interpreted a situation or a circumstance in a way that you felt angry and felt unfairly or mistreated by whatever that thing you're mad about. And that anger is a different anger. So please understand anger. Now I'd like to talk about that. Rage and anger, when tamed and controlled, is, God, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. The anger and the rage to be better than what you were today, it's a driving force that pushes you and propels you beyond what you are today. So rage and anger can light up under your ass and do good for you. But rage and anger on the other side, tied into femininity, can turn into what we have today. You gentlemen, the world does it. The world, listen, the world needs emotional, effeminate men. Would we need a government to tame you motherfuckers? If it was all men? No, men, we would be our own government. We wouldn't have to be tamed. by laws, rules, and stuff. The laws, rules that we are governed by are not for men because we govern our own self not to do stupid ass shit. But it's governed for the majority of motherfuckers that have the femininity, anger, rage, and all that other stuff. Okay? It's important that you guys understand, like I said, rage and anger can be a good thing when you use it the right way. But what you guys do is, not you guys, but there are people out there, because of self-importance, they feel like they deserve pussy because they're guys. They feel like they deserve pussy because they take a woman out on a date. They feel like they deserve pussy because they bought a woman a drink. Or they feel like they deserve pussy because they looked at a fucking woman. And when they don't get what they want, tied in that motion, gets rage. And people don't understand that. The anger happens to a lot of young men, gentlemen, because of the incorrect interpretation of the circumstances or the intentions that the person is doing. Okay? It's a misinterpreted situation. That's all it is. But sometimes it feels so good to rage and be angry because I want to lash out at something. And unfortunately, rage and anger turns into abuse. Rage and anger turns into hurting women, punching women, and doing bodily harm to women because you cannot control your fucking self, and your strength sometimes overwhelms hers, and you want to do things that you should not be doing, like taking her clothes off when she says no, like pushing forward when she says I'm not interested. You know, I stumbled on that one poor girl that got killed in that girl that got killed on the beach or whatever. That was rage. They were dating, they were messing around. Then all of a sudden he tried to push himself on her. She said no. He raged, and she was trying to get him off of him. And then what happened was she kicked him to try to get him off. He hit her a few times, knocked her out, grabbed a cinder block, smashed her face in, and tried to cover up the thing. Rage versus I can tell when she's not interested and she wants it to stop. Because, gentlemen, when you're touching a woman and you're listening to her body can ripple forward, gentlemen, or her body can ripple back. Listen to what I'm saying. When you're touching and messing around with a woman, her body can ripple forward or ripple back. That's why I tell you, I got to listen to the body. You're messing around with a woman and all this stuff. And y'all are kissing. And then you start to slide your hand or you begin to touch. And the body ripples back. At that point, you stop. Because unconsciously, she's saying that, wait, time out. What the fuck is so funny? You've got 1 minute to explain yourself before I kick you the fuck out the room. What the fuck is so funny? I'm not saying anything funny. You think shit is funny? What the fuck are you saying? What the fuck is so funny? You got 30 seconds to call in and explain yourself. And listen, gentlemen, listen. For all those listen, I apologize for this bitch. But I don't find this shit funny. I'm trying to teach y'all something. And you find it funny, you bitch ass mother. You know what? Don't worry. I'm kicking you the fuck out. This ain't for you. Get your bitch. Do not come back. I don't find abusing women funny. Fuck you. I'm sorry, gentlemen, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Had I known this bitch-ass motherfucker find that shit funny, I wouldn't have had him in here. No, we don't do that here. I don't find hurting women funny. So let me finish. I apologize. As I said before, you've got to learn how to listen to her body. When she feels that we've gone too far and I don't want to do it, unconsciously, the ripple will pull away because she's not feeling comfortable, or you have hit an area that she doesn't feel comfortable, so she'll pull away. But when you're with a woman that's connected to you and she wants to go forward, the ripple will come forward. Thus, will give you a signal to keep going and don't stop. Always remember that, gentlemen. But anyway, I am going to wrap this up right now because I told you I'm just going to do a few hours and stuff. But anyway, gentlemen, we will keep this up. We'll keep this up so y'all can soak it up. Just wanted to do a Dean After Dark. Just to do something light for y'all guys. We have two. We're going to drop two. We'll drop a playbook in the tomorrow. Today we'll drop one tomorrow. And I will be live in Vegas. I'll try to do a live show sometime tomorrow if I possibly can. But we'll be live in Vegas and all this other stuff. Gentlemen, we appreciate you guys. I hope you guys appreciate yourselves. And we will definitely get back at y'all later. Fuck with your boy. I'm the Dean, man.